Your first punch in the face will tell you if you in it or not. They say you could play basketball, play football, play soccer. You can't play fighting. You can't play fighting. It's like if you in it or you're not.
You've been grinding since you were just a kid. We know because we were there.
In fact, Bank of Clarendon has been supporting you and other community efforts since 1932, and we aren't going anywhere.
So when you're ready to really invest in your future, we will be here for that too. Dream big.
Bank local with Bank of Clarendon.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I see, all through my career, I see a lot of fighters come and go. KJ Franklin, I fight 142 to 147. I fight under Nate Van Bursk in Spartan Academy, and I coach and train here also in Team Robinson here in Sumter. My mom and dad actually boxed a little bit, so I could say it ran in my blood. It all came natural to me. Played multiple sports growing up, football, basketball, track, but then once I started boxing, everything felt like a home. One day, seeing the gym, told my cousin I want to go there, he put me in it. And apparently he knew Jerome, and I went to Jerome. First day, all I said was, Jerome, I want to go to the UFC. And that's how it all started. It started off kind of rocky. Started off I was 19, I only had less than a year to start training. So when I had my first fight, it was like within 8 months, and I lost that first fight. So I gave myself a 4-year experience of getting better. Then after that, once I started fighting again after 4 years, I just kept on going. Now I'm 10-4. The hardest part, I'll say, is all mental. Just staying mentally there and staying consistent. If you ain't there mentally, in a fight, outside a fight, anywhere, you're not gonna want to be in the gym. It's just not gonna be there for you. So Jerome's like a big brother to me. So I met him also, like I told you, through my cousin. Jerome, we started off with just coach-student relationship. Then as we got older and learned techniques from him, like literally I learned my 1, 2, 3 kicks, whatever, from Jerome. Like everything else that I put throughout my career, I put together from hopping in different gyms. But I always come back and visit Jerome. It's like, that's where my natural home from. This is my city, it's my first coach. So I'm always come back to Jerome. So look at Jerome as a big brother. That's why I asked him, can I be a coach here? Because this is where I came from. For other people talk about me, people I don't know of, so when I go like different cities, different states, and they say, I'm like, hey, I'm KJ, and they're like, oh, we know who you are. And I'm like, that's how I know I came from somewhere. At one point, I'm like, nobody really know who I am, but who's this guy? So now I go to different cities, different states, even get offers from different organizations in different states. They all know who I am. And now, after winning my first title, every offer I get from different states is all title fights. So it's like, and they know who I am now, so I was like, finally. It's very humbling, right? Because then I don't want to get cocky and like, so I'm like, I stay humble. I'm like, you know who I am on this city, this state, all right, how long it will take for the world to know who I am? So maybe it's like a motivation. It keep me pushing, keep me going. I'll say the most memorable one will be my very first fight. I would say that because either I lost horribly, but it was my first fight within 8 months. So, but that created the dog in me. Like, I told myself literally after that fight, I'm not losing again. Even though I lost after that, but every fight was either a dog fight. Like, you gotta dig deep or you're gonna lose that fight. So that's how it is. Like, anybody who fight me is that you gonna dig or you gonna fight. Like, fight or die. That's how it is for me. It's crazy because, being a small guy from Sumter, nobody really know what Sumter is. And for the ones who do know what Sumter is, it always got a bad rep. So that's why I want to use kickboxing to get Sumter out there, so everybody know what Sumter, who Sumter is. Like, for example, John Morant, he represents Sumter right now as he's speaking. So I want to be another athlete that come from Sumter and everybody know, oh, it's KJ Franklin, he's from here. Let's check him out. First in 7 years, car close to home. So this is real big to me because now I got family and friends that couldn't see me over the years. Now they finally can see me, so it should be a packed out place, should be. But I usually don't try to overthink the fight, but where I see it is I'm fighting for a belt. Like, this ain't no regular like bout. Like, this is something big. I'm fighting for a belt. I'm fighting for my city. I'm representing for everybody else. There's a lot on my back right now just to get, you know, this one in, cause I needed this one bad. So this why I like this one more, because the pressure. I love the pressure. So I'm like, now I'm fighting for more than just a regular win. Like, you know, he come in, he had to dig deep to beat me.